doing? You're on the #1 Chief Rocket Jersey Vern show. Who am I talking to today?
Hi, this is Zee. How are you?
Hey, how you doing, Zee?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm great, baby. You got an audience listening to you, so I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions, and then I want you to, tell me what you all about. First and foremost, Zee, let all the listeners know where you from.
I am from Brooklyn, New York.
Big up to Brooklyn.
I live in Atlanta, but I am a Brooklyn girl. Yes, I am.
Okay. So how long you been down here?
I've been here for a few years.
Oh, okay.
A few years. I like it. I'm doing really well, so it's cool,
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man. When you say few years, right? Because I can say few, and if you ask me how long I've been here since '98, and that's more than a few. So, how many years is that now? Few, like 6, 7, 5. I know you've been here at least 7 because I've been working with the Bronx State. I've been working with Bronx State for 7 years, and now you've been.
Yeah, I've been here for a minute.
Okay, that's
I don't know as long as you, but I've been here. I like it here, so
you like it here?
I don't plan to go anywhere.
Well, I guess all the people in the chat room that's from Atlanta just loving you because you said you like it here. You know what I'm saying? I never said I didn't like it here, D. I just don't like the sports teams, and that's what they get on me about. Yeah, definitely that.
Well, I like it because the cost of living is better than New York. You get a really nice house here in New York, everybody's on top of one another.
Right.
And you pay all of that money and you may not even have a damn driveway or a garage, you know what I'm saying? So for those reasons, I like it. Obviously, I miss home, and it's things about home that Atlanta cannot replace.
Right.
But overall, for living and like I said, the quality of life and making the money and things like that, I like it better. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's definitely
because you got to be a multi-millionaire to be comfortable in New York. Average money, you're not really comfortable. You know how it is.
Right. Yeah, you ain't lying about that.
Right.
Definitely.
You could buy a $500,000 house and you right next the brownstones. You right next to somebody. The rats are running around in the backyard. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So here you buy a $500,000 house. You sitting on 5 acres and 10 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms.
Damn. So that's what you living on? You living on that, D?
Pretty nice.
Since you putting it out there, are you living like that, Z? Come on now.
Pretty nice. I have a nice house with a pool and a theater room and, nice. It's cool. I like it.
You know what? I'm going to ask you one question. Why was I never invited up that way to see your pretty home?
I don't know. You know what? I plan to do something, though. I plan to do a gathering of some sort. You know how it is. You just get so caught up doing everything else that you just don't feel like entertaining at home. And I used to entertain at home a lot. But I plan to do something, so I'll invite you.
Oh, that's what's up, Z. Well,
I like you.
The reason I wanted you to come on, because I want you to tell everybody out here what you're doing out here big, and you're doing a lot of things big. So tell everybody what you do. I'm giving the floor to you, and just let them know what type of support you ask for here and there, but let them know what you're doing, Z.
Oh, wow. So I do a lot of events here. I prefer annual events because I put a lot of work into them, and it requires 100% of your energy and time and effort. So I really like to do events that are meaningful, that people are going to come out and walk away like, yo, I can't wait for next year. You know what I mean? Type of thing.
Right.
I do some PR. I do a lot of stuff with the NFL players and the NBA. And I actually have my NFL versus NBA celebrity basketball game coming up. That's going to be in November, and it will be a turkey drive. So we pick, the underprivileged kids that aren't doing well, because I used to be one of those kids, and we make sure that they have Thanksgiving dinner. They walk away with a turkey, a bag full of sides and groceries, and We just, they come watch the game and we make sure they have a good time. So that's going to be in November. I have the annual Super Bowl party. That's every year and first Sunday in February. I have my Celebrity Bowl-a-thon to benefit sickle cell. That's in September. This year, September 30th. And also for this weekend, I'm doing something in Miami. It's a 4-day weekend in Miami. It's Miami Swim Week, and we're going to be doing something at the Vern house. So it's going to be hot. It's going to be nice.
Wow. And
yeah.
You a busy lady, boy. I mean, you so busy.
Yeah.
This is another question I want to know. You so busy.
Wow.
How do that man get some time? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Honestly, that's like a thorn in my ass.
Uh-oh. Damn.
Because I'm always told, like, I'm so busy chasing money and, doing everything else that I'm not taking time to. You know how you have to water, like, all the roses? I don't water all the roses. So that's like a week thing for me. I have to work on that part.
Oh,
because
okay.
I give so much to everything else that I just want to be secure. I like security and stability and stuff like that. So it takes a certain type of man to be able to handle my type of business. Because, man, you guys get jealous and you guys get a little bit insecure and your egos get bruised and all of that. So I need a certain type of man that could be there, be down for me, respect what I do, and just understand,
Well, you know what? You said you man. That's them man. You know what I'm saying? Because I always dream of having a woman like you, see? I do not want a woman that always looking for me to come in here and make that money, come in here, do the honey-do list, and, all that other stuff. I want me a woman that said, baby, you ain't got to work, but you know what I'm saying? I'm work anyway because, I like to bring that extra to build on what you got.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be no sugar daddy.
Yeah. Well, you ain't got to be no sugar daddy, but, the man that you want is a man that's still that maintenance man that's out there working.
Exactly.
Doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? And know how to treat a woman.
I just want someone that matches my swag,
Right,
That's hard to find. Like, guys, I don't know, men, they don't make men like they made my granddad. Like, my grandfather, my father, they did their thing and they paved the way for us and they showed us how to get it. And men now are so lazy and boring and not really making it. And it's hard. Like, I want somebody that, they got it going on. Yeah.
That's true, though, you know what I'm saying? I mean, back in my younger days, I really had it going on, you know what I'm saying? But, after the missus left 6 years ago, I've been trying to just hold it down and keep a decent house, and
right.
my son's still here with me, so, I've been trying to make sure he's doing the right thing and whatnot. But we have
and with our sons, we got to make sure we're raising them so that they can do well for their family, their wives, their women, their children. You know what I mean? Because I think sometimes we as moms, sometimes we ruin our sons and we don't make them do certain things, and then they become adults, and that's why we have all these deadbeat men out there right now. I believe that. I believe the mother just didn't push him to do and to be proactive and to get out and get it, So, and I'm guilty of that with my son, Rico's 15, and I find myself, just doing it because I just want to get it done.
Right.
You know what I mean? And instead of teaching him, teaching him, like the other day, I told him to open up the hood. He looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, open up the hood.
Now, right. Rico ain't say that, did he? Oh,
yes,
wait
first
till I
he was
see
sitting
Rico.
there.
Oh,
he was sitting there looking at me like, I was like, oh, listen, you are not getting ready to sit there and watch me open a hood, get the jumper cables, get up, do it. Oh, what to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, right. So I had to stop, make him do it, and show him what to do, and you know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. And so I'm guilty because I'm so used to just doing it. You understand?
But
just do it. Just do it.
You know what, Zee? I'm gonna put it to you right now, and I'm that guy. You know what? I'm gonna start mentoring Rico. You know what I'm saying? because I like Rico, and he's a good kid, man, and he can grow up to be a lot. It's just some things that you shouldn't have to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you out there making that money, putting him in the best of everything. You know what I'm saying? And making sure he got a decent place to stay and some food on the table.
Right.
Yeah, he need a mentor. And you know me, and whenever, you say, I want to do something, Vern, I'm getting away. Man, you can always bring Rico over here with me and Camille and whatnot. I come get him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I would love that.
Oh, yeah, definitely, because I hate to see a young man his age don't really know how to do the things he need to be doing as a man growing up. But I'm going to tell
Should
you
he
more.
know how to change a tire right now?
Oh, yeah, he should have been know how to change a tire.
Oh,
yeah. We gonna work on that, Z. We definitely gonna work on that. But I wanted to tell you some people in the chat room that that you know. You got Big Will in the chat room.
Oh, hi.
That's another one. Yeah, that's your Brooklyn brother. Then we have another brother in there from Brooklyn in the chat room called Trey Frazier. He stay in Baltimore now, but he's big time Brooklyn, man.
Hi, Trey.
And we have Mocha Bella that lives down in Miami, wanted to know all about your Miami event, because if you coming down to the MIA, I'm quite sure she would like to meet you and things like that. Yeah. See,
hi, Mocha.
I'm gonna send you the.
I have a girlfriend named Mocha.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Yeah, she lives in Brooklyn. Yeah. She's Music Soul Child's publicist, Mocha.
Oh, okay. No team broadcasting. Yeah. Her son is not 27. Your son is about, 16, Z?
Rico's 15.
Yeah. He's still young, team broadcast. So, no, he thought that she was 20. He was 27, didn't know how to do that. If anybody you want to talk about team broadcast, talk about my intern that should be down here helping me right now, but he's somewhere around the house laying around. But I'm glad he's got a job coming up soon so he can get his ass out here and start working.
How old is he?
Camille is 29, Z. He'll be 30 in November. His mama spoiled him. His mama spoiled him. Yeah.
See, that's not good. That's not good.
That's why I said I wanted to mentor Rico so he wouldn't be caught in that same catch-22.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly.
Togo said he will mentor you, Camille. We got Z. I wish you was, you had it on your phone. I should have sent you the link so you can see all these people in there talking. You know what I'm saying? Because once you go to the link, you can see all the people talking and whatnot. But, I'm gonna send you a link on this so you can hear this interview and everything at before the day's over with, and then you can put that in your icons.
Okay.
But yeah.
Cool. So can I put it on my website?
Oh yeah.
That'd be dope. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, definitely that. And you know what?
I just need you to send me your logo too, so I can add it.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do all that for you. But at the same time, Z, I also want to do this in the near future, right? I want to get you and a representative from the NBA and the NFL to come to the house and sit down, and I'm gonna do a 3-hour show. You know what I'm saying, on my network. And let them talk about everything that they trying to do for Atlanta, just like how you doing things for Atlanta. And then, for people all over and for the people here in Atlanta, they can see what the people do when they come down here and retire. They just don't come down here. Well,
that would be good to do in November, right around, the charity basketball game.
Right.
And so I could get 2 of them to come out. We could talk about that and the camps and the different things that they have going on.
Okay, that's big right there. And one more thing I wanted to say too was
that you're putting a team together?
Oh yeah. I'm glad to see that you must be all in my mind. See, you mess my head up first, and then you get in my mind and tell me what next I need to speak on. You good, Z. I like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know my organization, the X Squad affiliate, right? We do this podcasting, but right now we are on the WSME, and you know who that is? That's Doug Stewart from the 2 Live Stew, the older brother.
Yeah,
the shorter one.
Ryan.
No, Ryan's the tallest one. The shortest one is the one that owns this podcast right here that I'm coming off of right now. So we team up with him during the week and do shows on his network, but we also have our own networks too. So X Squad
okay,
is putting.
he played NFL as well. He played for War.
Yeah, Ryan did. Yeah, Ryan did. Doug ain't.